Yo, YouTube! So, this is my video on how I put together a terrarium for my dorm room right here. So, yeah. Intro. Yeah, so I am putting together a terrarium here. As you can see, it already has the drainage layer and a barrier between the substrate and the drainage layer. So, right now, I am ordering tons of pieces and bits for the substrate layer, including, so basically I watched this video on how to create a terrarium, a basic terrarium that would work well. So I have a materials list, and let me check it out real quick. Hold on. So the materials list that I have here, let me show you. So the materials list here is gravel for the drainage layer, which either pea gravel, leca, or some stones. I got some marble from my local hardware store, so hopefully that works as a drainage layer. And then for the substrate barrier, I used a screen that I could find outside, just a regular screen. I cut it to size using some scissors. And then for the substrate mix, I just needed some dry moss. I got some sphagnum moss from Ace Hardware. And then I got a mulch from, a bark mulch from Ace Hardware as well. I ordered the charcoal, the worm castings, and coco fiber from the links in the video's description. I will include the video in the description of this video as well, if you want to see that tutorial. Yeah, so I'm going to follow the ratio that he provided to make the substrate mix, and then add some local plants from outside. I'm going to order some springtails, I think. And then my friend actually said she'll provide me with a snail, because she has some extra snails that she has. So, yeah, ram-shorn snails. And she has some extras, so extra baby snails. So that'll be cool. I can populate my tank, or not my tank, but my enclosure with some extra snails. And of course I'll include some springtails, because they're basically biological janitors. They can keep it bioactive and keep it healthy by breaking down any they're dendritivores, so they break down any dead material, any moss, any not moss, sorry, mold, any decaying organic matter, so anything rotting. So I could put a dead bug in there and they'll eat it up, and yeah, once I have the plants in there, then that'll complete an oxygen cycle, with replenishing oxygen. And then of course, if I need to add fresh oxygen, I can just open the lid. I'm not sure exactly what I want to do with the hardscape yet, but I do have some ideas. Some pretty cool sticks outside that I could put in there. Some manzanita, But yeah, I think I'm going to create a pretty cool looking hardscape. Alrighty. So I've got the coco fiber here. I'm going to cut out a small brick and then rehydrate it in some of this water. And that'll give us enough for our terrarium. So cool. Alrighty. And then I'll just wait for that to expand. Alright, so it's only been a few minutes now, but the coco fiber brick that I added is absorbing the water really quick, so it should only be a little bit before it's fully hydrated. Alright, now that the coco fiber is fully hydrated, I'm going to measure out 1 part, which is just 1 cup in this instance. What does he think? It's a little too wet, but hopefully it'll turn out fine. There we go. So that's 1 part cocoa fiber. So it calls for 2 parts of sphagnum moss. So, hey buddy, I know you're interested. Okay. Alright, so now a 1/4 part of bark. So this is charcoal. Where's the bark? Alright, and then add that. Alright, very cool. Okay, so I just watched the video a bit more, and so I need a 1/4 part of charcoal and a 1/4 part of worm castings. So we'll add that real quick. Yeah, it's in frame. Okay, cool. Oh, shit. Cool. 1/4 part of charcoal. And now for the worm shit. Alrighty. Here's the mixture. Should turn out fine, hopefully. Alright, now I'm just going to mix it all up. I don't know. Should I do what's funny or should I do what's proper? It's the age-old dilemma. I'm mostly making this video for me, but if it happens to do well, that'd be cool. Because, I mean, I'm going to college, so I do need, like, a source of income, so it'd be cool to monetize this channel. Because it has so many views, but, like, I've just been posting random-ass clips instead of actually making videos, so if this does well, it could be a cool side gig for a while. Alright. So, here's the drainage layer with the screen on top. Here's our substrate mix. Trying to make a slope. That looks good. Pretty cool. Alright, since I am broke, I don't have the money to buy like special stones and things for the hardscape, so we're just gonna go outside. I know, the amazing camera work, because I don't have a stabilizing gimbal. So, yeah, it's like, I'll just go find some rocks out here, try not to dox where I live. Let's go the other way. Should I add a brick? That'd be so funny. Huh. That's kind of cool. This looks like it would be good. Maybe that one. This guy's a bit too big. Oh, I just realized how far zoomed in is. Like this guy, too big. So I'm gonna go break this outside.
5 minutes later.
Alright, so it shattered into a ton of pieces, so. Check that out. Pretty cool hardscape if I say so myself. Actually, I think it might be fine. I don't know what species of moss this is. I just grabbed it from outside, but I think it might be fern moss or maybe cushion moss. No idea though. Well, some idea, just not much. Oops. Whoopsies. Check that out. I think that looks pretty cool. It's pretty good start so far, methinks. Alright, we are moved into the dorm. I skipped a few steps and didn't record them, but as you can see, the plants are in there. Some moss. I put the substrate in, put some moss in, got some things from outside after I designed the hardscape. And then I went to a plant nursery and bought the plants and planted those. And then did some light watering and then moved everything into my dorm. So we'll see how that progresses. Should be good.